The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far from our setting today. The Staples Center in Los Angeles. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at the guard position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Harrell in at the center. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran.
Pope kicks on. Here's Ross. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Harrell. And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Pass to Gordon. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Fultz the pass to Ross. And that one's on target from the wing.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here is Davis. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot.
Free throw good, Davis.
The future is bright for Anthony Davis. Not only is he a scorer, he's efficient, he's effective, and he's passionate about the game.
Now here's Fultz. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Fournier. Launches a three. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none. This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
here to check out some of the stats for LeBron James. 3rd in assists, 7th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. And it's Vucevic.
Little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm. What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 9-point game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Fournier. He feeds it to Vucevic. And there it is for him.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Schroeder. Rebounded by Vucevic. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Cleveland. Lob pass to Gordon. He can't hit that time.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Fultz following the basket by Anthony Davis. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And Orlando making a change here. Aminu's checked in. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. James dishes to Davis. Inside. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Davis.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Magic trail by 10. Fultz looking around. And the rejection by Harrell. And the dunk by James.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
James against Ross. And the dunk by James.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Fultz. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Such a wide open look. Here's James. Steps back and fires. And he knocks down the jumper. LeBron's got 8.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
And Isaac, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Terrence Ross. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Evan Fournier. Now, here's Fultz. Down low, here's Ennis. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And it's LeBron missing.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Schroeder against Fultz. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Lakers leading by 10. Here's Schroeder. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Ennis. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Great D that time from LeBron.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot-blocking expert, especially down low.
LeBron passes to Gasol. Aminu grabs the miss. And so it's Carter-Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. Down by 12. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. A 3 off the inbound. It's not going to go for him. And Orlando the other way now. Now here's Carter-Williams. He's covered closely.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Here's Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He has a wiry frame, but he's stronger than he looks. Schroeder, unafraid of contact, able to complete the play.
Now here's Carter-Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A floater. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. The Lakers second.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
The first one falls. Two free throws for Aminu. 1:56 left to play here in the first. Schroeder outside. Nice, 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Magic trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Aminu, the basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game. L.A. has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside. Caruso looking for an opening. 1:10 left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 to shoot.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Carter Williams kicks to Isaac. Ennis with the ball. He's up against Gasol. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Marc Gasol.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
2 shots. That's on the first.
Free throw drops for Ennis. And Ennis drops them both. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Gasol with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Kuzma, and it's blocked. Now Fultz. Teardrop shot. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Morris.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Fultz. Fires it up. Can't nail the jumper.
Can't fault the play call, even though he couldn't convert. That's a good shot.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding his former teammate in Toronto, Kawhi Leonard.
The way he plays defensively, you know what he stands for, and how competitive he is. I mean, I don't need somebody to bang his chest or like scream or like be one of those guys to know if you're competitive or not. Like, I think that's the way he is, and I respect that. And he's actually a really good, teammate and vocal and speaks when he needs to speak.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former Defensive Players of the Year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Fournier out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Vucevic, then there's Al-Farouq Aminu, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. It's stolen by Carter-Williams. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Defensively, his length causes turnovers. Michael Carter-Williams igniting the fast break.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Gasol's in the post. Vucevic defending. Yep, it counts. Gasol's got his first points of the night.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And it's Carter-Williams with the ball for the Magic. 8-point game. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. And Aminu kicks to Carter-Williams. Shot clock at 5. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Good job by Michael Carter-Williams. In their pick and roll, timing can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Kuzma, left side. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Then for the Magic, Aaron Gordon comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
The bench loves that play from Montrezl Harrell. His physicality makes him hard to stop.
Carter-Williams, the pass to Gordon. Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. And yes, it's good. Carter-Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kuzma against Carter-Williams. Kuzma outside. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Ross, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Orlando.
Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And the Lakers with some changes. Davis comes in for Morris, and James subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Magic trail by 8. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And stolen by Harrell. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
From 17 feet out. Second chance shot. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And here is LeBron. 23 points for him the last game against Cleveland.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Great natural instincts of LeBron. Good decision maker on the pick and roll.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
And it's Carter-Williams with the ball for Orlando. Trailing here by 8. To the inside, here's Vucevic, and a great assist by Carter-Williams as that one goes in. Vucevic has got 11 points. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Caruso kicks to LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
Timeout.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in.
And let's look now, Aaron Gordon's numbers. His last 10 games, he's averaging 11 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line, really has a complete game.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And the first one at the line is good.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Fultz, he's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. Second free throw, no good.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
Here's Fultz, following the basket by Anthony Davis. From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Outside for Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Fultz. The pass to Ross. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Caldwell Pope outside. This one for 3, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
So it's the Lakers now. They've led by as many as 14 points. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. James, and the shot goes in. James has got 6 in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Schroeder against Fultz. Kicks it to Vucevic. Caldwell Pope against Fournier. 4 on the clock. Over Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
LeBron's explosiveness right there. If you're not a step early, you're probably going to foul him.
For Los Angeles, they have made 3 free throws so far, haven't missed any.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
The first free throw is good.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
James Ennis, he'll check in for the Magic. And both free throws good for LeBron.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Now here's Ross. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Fultz finds Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 5th assist in this one.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Now here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland. They shoot again. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Fultz with the ball. Ross dishes to Fultz. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. Fultz has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And I just love when Fultz goes with that floater, showing a desire to add to his arsenal offensively. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Leans from outside. Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. A 20-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night.
And stolen by Harrell. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Caldwell Pope on the wing. To the middle. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 3 assists tonight. The Magic trail by 14. Pass to Gordon. And Ross with the slam.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
There's 42 seconds left here in the second. James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron. Schroeder outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
The crazy intensity of Montrezl Harrell, using it to perfection in order to get calls.
The Lakers have not yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Every coach would appreciate having Montrezl Harrell on their roster. Plays unselfish, does the dirty work, and gives his team an edge.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Morris is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for LeBron. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Terrence Ross. And both free throws good for Harrell. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Fultz. Clock at 6. Pass to Gordon. Over Morris. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds. And LeBron, now late in his career, still playing at a very high level, obviously. Kenny, when's the last time you saw a star LeBron's age be this good?
Woo, man, I don't know. Dirk aged well, but he wasn't dominant. Jordan, obviously, he aged well, and he was actually dominant at times in Washington. Not like this. LeBron is just different. He's a different athlete.
I'm so jealous right now. Usually physical beasts such as us, we slow down, but not the king, not LeBron.
Us?
I think he needs to rest more often, but when he dials it up, I think he's 25 again.
Did you age well, Shaq?
No, not at all. Ernie, you look beautiful.
You're aging well, Ernie.
Ernie
aged.
Wow.
Ernie aged. Oh, my God.
I think I had too much. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And Harrell's in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
For Orlando, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers leading by 12. LeBron passes to Harrell. To the paint. Here's Schroeder. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Schroeder's got 10.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Outside Fournier. And the pass to Vucevic. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Just 5 on the clock. And Fultz gets it to go.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Los Angeles leading by 12. James looking it over. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Free throw good, James. And here's Fournier. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Vucevic, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 16 points.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. When he does that, this guy can dominate.
Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Fultz. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Carter-Williams dishes to Gordon. Back to Carter-Williams. Cross on the wing. James covering with the shot. And the rejection by LeBron.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And he gets it to go.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Gordon with it. Picked up by Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Carter-Williams, the pass to Gordon. Passes it to Ross. Fires from deep. Trains the three-pointer. Ross has got 7 points in the game.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a three.
LeBron against Ross. Ross with the steal. To the inside. Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And you know for that Hornets matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
The free throw drops for Gordon. Isaac's checked in for Orlando. And Gordon drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 17 points was their biggest margin. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. They get the rebound. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now here's Carter Williams. Pass to Gordon. Down low. Here's Vucevic. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Gasol. Caldwell Pope outside. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Caldwell Pope's got 7.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
Fournier goes in. Yep, that one goes. Here's Caruso. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gasol, the bounce pass. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Contavious Caldwell Pope with a 3. He's got 10.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Orlando also making some changes. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Ennis in for Gordon. Carter Williams with it. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aminu, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. No luck that time either. Lakers leading by 17. Floats it up for Davis. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
He's in that AD rhythm. Defensively, you need to try and deny him the ball. He's too hot.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now Carter Williams. Outside Fournier. Just 3 to shoot. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. One-on-one fast break. No one near him.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The Magic trail by 21. Outside Fournier. There's the pass to Aminu. 6 to shoot. Carter Williams kicks to Fournier. Another miss by Orlando. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed.
Here's Fournier after the basket by Los Angeles. Passes it to Isaac. Carter Williams dishes to Ennis. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And it's denied. To the inside. They need this one. And the bucket is good from Carter Williams down low. Carter Williams has got 6 points.
The size MCW gives you at a point guard position enables him to finish in the painted area with hands in his face.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Some changes for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Morris comes in for Davis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And a change for the Magic. Fultz is checked in. Now here's Kuzma. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Morris. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Morris against Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 6th assist on the night.
And how about the vision of Fultz there? He's skilled at getting his teammates going with his passing.
Caldwell Pope finds Harrell. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Kuzma outside. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound. Oh, wow!
He plays with such force. You see why Harrell has been called the heart and soul of this team.
The Lakers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Fultz against Schroeder, and Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, good luck trying to slow Fultz down. I mean, even when you knock him around while he's driving, he stays with it.
Schroeder passes to Harrell. And Morris throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And the Lakers with possession here. Schroeder looking around. Over Fultz. Knocks down the step-back J. Schroeder's got 12.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Fultz kicks to Aminu. Dishes it to Ennis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
James Ennis at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ennis. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. And Ennis drops them both. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ross against James. Schroeder outside. With the floater. It's hauled in by the Magic. Aminu's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Schroeder. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Shoots the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers on top, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Inside. And the rejection by Harrell. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Off the inbound. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Isaac. That's now 8 points for Aaron Gordon. Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's James. And then Chan down as he goes right over to Nikola Vucevic.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Pass to Vucevic. He kicks to Ross. Good on the bucket.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No good from Ross. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. James, the pass to Harrell. Over Ross. Drops it in from 11 feet.
What a great shot. This is why Harrell shoots over 60% for his career.
Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now, here's Fultz. To the paint, here's Vucevic. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I'll tell you, Shooter's a tough kid. You see the added strength. We'll see if he can complete the and one.
And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. That's good from Schroeder.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Anthony looking it over. The 3 ball. And James pulls it down. James has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. And the rejection by Harrell.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Catching the defender off balance, Schroeder with quick recognition out there.
At the line for your Lakers, Dennis Schroeder, taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts?
You know, cash prizes of players, that always like a good idea. I just wonder, Kev, if there are going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters,
I
because
hope
now
so.
I think they're on to something if we could get that, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well, and I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Here's Anthony. That one wide left.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
2 points. That one goes.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Carter Williams. Bamba in the high post. Harrell on him. And the rejection by Harrell.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's the Lakers with it. Shooter passes to James. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Here's Harrell. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time take off.
Anthony misses. Spell continue.
Hard to catch up when shots is a quarter to forget.
And the foul. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Taylor Horton Tucker. Quinn Cook.
And last season, we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce the Elam ending, a target score, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
And no question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Matthews, no good. Clark outside. That's tipped. Stolen by Dudley. Here's Horton Tucker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here are the Magic now. Outside Anthony. To end the run. And the layup is good.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
Here is Cook. You hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis, and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here is Carter Williams. And here's Anthony for 3. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here is Cook. Over Anthony, and Anthony sends it back. To the inside, Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Lets it go from 11. Anthony with the block. Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. Eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man. And these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. Morris is checked in for the Lakers. So he gets them both. Here is Cook. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Cook. 6 to shoot. Over Anthony. And that one goes long.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. But we know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Here is Cook. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Cook, the pass to Horton Tucker. Can they get it? Rebound by the Magic. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Now here's Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for the Magic, Cole Anthony. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. And he makes both free throws. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here is Cook. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.